Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on a Magic Roundabout, it is the beginning of the month, so it's small size. And we got here is a matchbox. I think it's number 42, and it's the Iron Fairy. There you go. It's still got its hook, so that's a bonus. So as you watch this go round, I'd just like to welcome any new friends of the channel. Welcome aboard, and welcome back all the old friends of the channel, all the old supporters. Thanks very much for sticking with me. Right, just before we get this off the magic, I'd just like to mention that the Diecast and Modders community, which I'm a member of, DMC, we have a live show every 2 weeks, and it will be on a Sunday, so that'll be a week on Sunday. It'll be on. I'll give you a date in the description because I'm obviously doing this in advance. So I'll put the date of it in the description. Yeah, come along. I'll be there myself. There's usually about 4 of us on, depending who is available at that time. It's PJ Paul Jones, who runs the Diecast and Modders community. There'll be myself. I'll be there. Sometimes if Laz Low Collectibles, Laz is available, and Moz from Moz Models, he's usually available, or there might be a stand-in. We've got a couple of stand-ins just in case one of us can't make it. Brian Dre from the In Search of the Lost Diecast. Yeah. And sometimes we'll get on Paul Jamo from Pimp My Diecast and Shaky and Shed. So yeah, pop along. Starts at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. Goes for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. We cover a wide range of topics. And if you want to ask anybody, ask myself or anybody else on there, any questions, feel free. Yeah, so that'd be good. I know some people don't always like to put things in the comments, but if they pop along, they can have a chat and we'll be talking. Okay, so let's get this off the magic then and get it on the bench and have a good look at it. Alrighty then, let's see what we got here then. This is a plastic base, regular wheels, made in England, 1969. And I think it says, yeah, it's number 42. The Iron Fairy crane. Did a couple of cranes. This is the stronger, tougher crane. It's got the plastic plastic hood, hook. Yeah, as you can see, she's a bit play worn. The boom goes up and down. Wants a bit of oil on it. All right. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing this week, as it's beginning of the month. It's small, so we're doing that. I think we've got room to. Yeah, we have got room to get rid of the. On there, it's got 3 little posts there. Not sure why it's got 3, but we will soon find out. We will soon find. I think we've got to take that pin out as well. Yeah, right, we'll soon find out. So I've got a drill here. So we've got headphones on. Please, or adjust your volume. I've just picked this drill bit because it's big enough just to get the heads off these. So. Being mindful it's a plastic base. Yeah, maybe. I'll just have a little play with that to see if that'll come out. Let's see if it will come out. It might. I've never done one of these before, so I don't know whether or not. Whoa, shit. Bloody hell. Didn't need to do that, did I? Crack that. Oh. Flipping it. Bit of super duper on it, I'll sort it out. I'm hoping this is not the way it's going to go. We don't need that. Right, I'm just, going to take a bit more off these. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, there you go. Whew, that was a, hello, what's that? That's strange. I've seen that before, in there. Have I bitten off too much? Bitten off more than I can chew. So how the hell does it? Oh yeah, it's in there. So, okay, we'll just put that to one side for a second. We know we've got to do with that. We need to get this arm off here with that there, so we need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of this here. So shall we file it, or shall we get the tools out? So what's on the, oh yeah, it's alright. I've got this on the Dremel. I've got a sanding drum on the Dremel, so. It's going to be a bit tight, that one. Get that out of there. See if we've got anything, shall we? Doesn't look like it, does it? Here she comes, just walking down the street singing, nope. Cool. There we go. Right, should be then be able to take this out. Pull that down from there, and we'll be able to push it up there and pull that out from there. So that's that. That's the pin. Yeah, we're going to have to get this one out as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to maybe get the file on that. Although it might spin round in my finger. It's going around. We can always put new pins in here anyway, so it's not a big deal. Right, it's got the arm out. I think that just, I'm going to separate that, maybe break it, don't know. Oh, that's risky, isn't it? Well, as far as I can see, you just pull that out, but I'm not gonna. I'll have to do that with some sort of two pairs of hands because I need to separate. I need to separate that slightly there to get that hook out of there. There it is, got it. There you go. It's got the hook out without breaking it. Yeah, there's a little nobules in, there's little tiny lumps in there. So that's that, that's that. Now, to get this out and turn this off. I'll get this out here. Have we got it? No, haven't we got it? Maybe a tad more. I'll get a screwdriver underneath it. We might be able to just bring it up over the top of there. There you go. Rather a tight fit than a loose one. Now let's see if we can get this out of here. There you go. It's got that out. I might just drill a hole in that, put a little screw in there. Then we've just got the wheels now. So you see me do the wheels no matter times. I'll do these with a hand file. So I'll make the wheels off. And this will go in the soapy water. this one, along with the hook, and along with that part of the piston, and the rest, that and that will go in the caustic jar. That won't go in the caustic jar, and all that and all that. Right, in a minute. Okay, let's see if we can get this little matchbox cleaned up. Put that on. I'm going to use a glass jar this time. Put it gently in there. See how we get on with that. It's bubbling away anyway, so we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Might be alright, might not. If it's yellow and red, it might have a problem, but we'll see. We will see. As you can see, it's frothing up in there. Can't get these in here. Yeah, it's coming off. See that? We'll give that a little while. We'll see what it comes out like. Alrighty. Raw paint stripped off here. Came out quite good actually, considering it was like a red, and the yellow is the same. Came out quite well. No real casting lines to worry about, which I'm not going to bother with. Polished up this area and spent time on this area of these two here, because I wanted to put a little bit of masking tape on there just to check a plate, and then grey primer it so I can take that off. That'll stay on now till the end. It's not hard, just get a bit of a super size masking tape, turn it around with your knife and do it. Now I drilled these two, tapped them, and I put on these M2 by 3 screws in there, because if you remember, the base had only small holes either side of there, and the big one at the back here, but I've gone a little bit different. I've added a washer to fill that hole in, and I've gone with an M2 by 5 to compensate for the, M2 by 4 to compensate for the washer when it goes in. Okay, so I've now got to tap that. I've drilled it, and I used a 1.6mm drill for these. So that's 1.6mm drill. Bit of lube on the drill, and away you go. You can just see I use WD-40 because you can get rid of it quick enough, easy enough. Oil sometimes can linger in little cracks and crevices and spoil your paint. So drill the hole, 1.6mm drill. I've got a 2mm tap. It's a tapered tap, so I'm going to use that. Okay, I'm just going to squirt a little bit of this in there. It's a bit vicious, so there you go. See, and that there, that liquid, I can soak that up easier than I can oil. So get your tap in a central position in your drill hole. These pin vices that I'm using here, you can buy them anywhere. Well, you can't buy them in a sweet shop, but yeah, you can buy them in most places what sell tools. Let's go in a little bit like that, get it started, then draw it back out again, and you can see where the WD-40 oil has picked up the swarf. Get rid of that, and find your thread hole again, and in you go. When you get into a certain sort of, it's hurting your fingers because if you've got arthritis or anything like that, you know, I'll go so far, then I'll pick it up, going a bit further, just gently, because you don't want to get the tap too hot and anything and twist it or break it, because these taps have, well, let's put it this way, these taps are rock hard to get out once you snap them off, and I'll tell you that now, and I know that. No doubt some of you know that as well. So I think that's far enough for what we got. There you go. So that's nice and smooth. A lot longer in further than we needed to, but it's always better to do more than less. Now I need to pick that up. Put that in there. Then hold that by the shank. Put that in there. There you go, yeah. I've got these button head ones with these heads in, just to try them out, see how I've got on with them. I'll put that in there like that. Okay, so that's it. That's all three in now. So now I can just going to degrease all this and then get some primer on. Oh, put this on first. Yeah, so that's the crane jib, come nice and clean. And that's the other bit. Okay, and what I'm going to do with this bit here, if you noticed, I won't do it on camera because it's going to be a bit tricky. I'm going to drill a hole in the middle of there. Okay, because then that'll come up through the body underneath. Then I can put a it wants file in first. I shall put a screw in there, or a washer and a screw. Yeah, put a washer and a screw in there like I've done with this. Yeah, that'll I can adjust it then. So that's just that's what I've got to do with that. So I'm going to leave that out. I'm getting all WD-40 on my hands, so I need to get everything cleaned off. Alrighty, that's our little iron fairy painted in the red. And these are the bits that they're the bits that I masked off. Metal checker plate front. I painted the black radiator grill in. I needed to do that. So what I'm doing in a minute is going to paint the silver on the lights. And you've got little indicators there somewhere. And then the lights. I'm going to dob them in. That's the crane jib. I put the hook back in there. What else? Oh yeah, that's the main piece over there. I had to, where the clamps were, I would put a bit of yellow back on there. So that's that. We don't need the black anymore, put that away. So, and I've got some, the usual Dare plant sticker. That'll go on the boom. On there. Right, so I'm just mixing up some silver. Put on there. Yeah. Just put on the lights. Just a dab a do on the lights. So let's make sure I've got no silver paint on my fingers. So we'll go ahead and do this. You'll see it's just a bit I want to put on. Not a great deal. I've got some of them nail things that you with the round dots on the end, but when you do it with it, that's right off the flat, but these aren't flat. So I'm just going to put these on there. That one I'll do with a cocktail stick, I think. A little one there. That one there. Silence is golden. Yes, here we go. There you go, so a little dab will do you. All those. Couple on the front. There we go. Right, I'm going to carry on finishing that off, and then I think it's assembly time. Okay then, here we go, assembly time. I've painted over the axles on that one, saves time. You've seen me do it before, loads of times. I've got the plant R stickers over here, you see them? Stickers, transfers. Right, let's put this back together again. I've pushed the pin in, I left it tight, so I've tapped that pin right in there. So that should. Shall we put that in first, I think? Yeah. I think we'll put that in first. Where's my screw for it? There it is over there. Screw in a washer. There. They're the two pins to hold it in. I'm going to glue those pins in because there's not enough room to pin them over. So, and they only swivel on the axle anyway, so it should be okay. This should be fun. This should be fun. We're getting fiddly now. We're getting small. We're getting fiddly. you've got to put this on first, so that there we go. Tiny, tiny. Right, that's in. That's in. Let's put that in there. And there. Drop that in that way. Okay, let's try another way. Let's try putting that in there. Over there then. Crazy, isn't it? I did dry fit this earlier on, and it was alright. Now I didn't want to stay in. Let's try again. Always a case, isn't it, when you're trying to do stuff like this on camera. Everything goes right. It's fiddly. Let's try it that way then. Have we got it? Don't think so. Come on. I think we're biting now. Here we go, we're biting now. Oh, flipping egg. Hey. Because it's so tiny, isn't it? There you go, got it. Took a bit of doing, but we got it. Right, shall we get, go get this in, haven't we? Drop that out. Drop that in. Drop that back in. Which is the best way to put in first. That one in first, yeah. And that in there. Right, so we're in there. I'm just going to drop a bit of super duper on those. Okay. I'll do them. I'll put the super duper on them when I put it together, because then I can let it stand for a minute or two before I put the decals on. Alrighty. Right, let's get upside down and put this on then. These little hand screws are very tiny. It's taken 7 minutes to put this together. It didn't take me that long to take it apart. But I think, yeah, where's it gone? You have to be more careful put it together because you don't want to scratch it, do you? I'll try not to, anyway. One. 2. This one's got a wash on because it goes on the back. The hole's bigger at the back. Okay, so where did the washer go now? Oh, flipping it. There it is. This is when you want piano fingers. Right. Here we go. It's all happening, mate, I tell you. Every restoration has got its challenges. Back in there because it's fell out. There we have it. And it's all working, all singing, all dancing. And you can, if you want, rotate it. I know it didn't originally, but you can now. Okay, so there you go. Alright, so I'm going to put some super duper on here now. And when that's dry, I'll show you the decals. And then it'll go on the magic. Right, let's put some decals on here then. I've got one on one side. There. So stick one on the other side now. These are courtesy of Andy Bourne from Andy's Garage Diecast Restoration. Did these for me. Thank you very much, Andy. If you haven't checked his channel out, please go over and check him out. He's doing some good work over there. you go. On that side, and then we'll have one on the back. This big lump of counterbalance on there. There you go. Own personal iron fairy. Another one to add to the Matchbox fleet. There you go. Right, that's it then. Time to go on the magic. There you go. See you over the magic roundabout. This is what we started with, the Matchbox Iron Fairy. Bit chipped up and play worn. So have a look, see what we did with it, see if you like it. Have a look at this. Here we are then, all done and dusted. Our little Matchbox Iron Fairy. Number 42, I think it is. Did it in the red and the yellow, as it was before. Added a few little details. The checker plate, the lights, and the Dare Plant stickers, or decals. Yeah, painted over the axles, painted the interior black, the seat, got the hook. Didn't do much with the hook, I wanted to keep that because they can break if not careful. Yeah, it's all singing, all dancing, it's all working. Yeah, well, hope you like this one. Look forward to your comments. So that's the beginning of the month Matchbox done. Okay. Quite a nice one to do. It was a bit fiddly, me putting in the screws at the end, but that's just me. No doubt other people can do it a lot quicker than me, but I get a bit fumbled doing things like that. I get cack-handed, but we got there in the end. So I won't blame you if you skip past that bit. There you go. Alrighty then. So whatever you're doing, be happy. Hopefully you'll be lucky, and we'll see you all again next week with another restoration. There you go. So again, thank you to Andy Bourne for the decals. Much appreciated, my friend. And like I said before, go check him out and his diecast and his garage diecast restorations. There you go. Alrighty then. We'll see you all again next week. So bye for now. See you on, Lon.